Hey, what's up, you filthy animals? Welcome back to our Sail the Seas video. So, welcome aboard my ship. Why don't you grab a drink in the tavern, and we'll have a bit of fun. So, first, I'm going to be explaining what this video is about, and my idea. So, when it goes to uploading the cards to untap. So, the first thing, that's like the biggest thing. So, I have this new deck I'm going to show to you. Let's probably just put this guy up front. I got this new deck, and then I have, like, my idea what I'm going to do. So, I know I said this like multiple times, but at the moment, only the 4 starter decks in Sail the Seas set 1 is on untap. So, my idea was I would just get a random amount of cards. As you can see, we got some big boy here on fire, and some other really good cards, right? And I was just gonna upload all these gangsters to untap, but there's no like goal for them. They would just be like just random cards kind of uploaded, which is good for making like your own custom decks and all that, because like, you know, Gus, he's a good guy for siege decks. Imperial Valkyrie is a good siege one too, and then Flamer's just an amazing, honestly, he's probably broken. So, but like, there's another way I was thinking. I mean, I could do it both ways, but another way is that I just kind of make decks and I just like upload the decks. So this deck I'm holding right now is called the King of the Tides. I didn't test it yet, and actually this video is going to be split into 2 parts. The first is before I test it, and the second is after. I'm going to test it like midway through. You're not going to see that though. But, you know, oh my god. I just choked on this thing called oxygen. So yeah, but I am going to test that. But my idea is that this King of the Tides deck, I am going to upload to untap once it is finished. See, like, we got Big Man here. This is like the main card right here. The Honed Banshee. That's like the main guy. We got the Fortune Shovel. Sexy card. We have the Aleda Amulet Barricade, which is the highest defense stat gain out of all the equips. Then we have the Combatant Bloodlusts, which is good with the Doug Vermit Boyo here. And then, you know, a bunch of other cards. And then these are like testing cards, but they're actually on the back of other cards, so, you know, got to use them for all purposes, man, right? But yeah, so I'm gonna test this deck, the King of the Tides. I don't know what deck I'm gonna test it to. I might do like the Pirate Knight or the Coral Reef. I think that'd be pretty good. And then, yeah, so I'll tell you what my plan is after. Also, another reason why I think uploading the decks will be easier than the cards is because I do have a Discord server for Sail the Seas, which it's going to be the first thing in the description of this video, if you want to join. The reason why I feel like uploading a deck would be easier is because if I have the King of the Tides deck on there, then you could just go to like this channel called the Treasury, and you could just kind of copy and paste the deck so you can use it if you want. Because, I mean, in case you don't want to make one, if you do want to make one, though, you do have a lot of variety of cards. You have all 4 of the starter decks, plus the cards coming from this one, so that's a lot of cards. But anyway, I'm going to test this bad boy, and I'll be back with you. Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I would just kind of like start a recording midway through the match. So far, it is the King of the Tides' turn, and their discard only has Shieldfish Boy. But he made a worthy sacrifice. He did protect our big guy here, Doug Vermit. No way I actually said that. Alright, so, Doug Vermit's ability, combined with the Combatant Bloodlust equip, is like the most broken thing in the game. So his ability is every time your ship takes damage, all of the friendly creatures gets 20 more defense, and the Bloodlusts, they deal 20 damage to your ship each turn. So basically, every single turn, Doug adds 20 defense to everyone. So I only have 1 card on my ship right now, besides Doug. But Danny has 80 defense originally. She has 160 right now. Don't worry about the side noises, but 160. That's crazy. She just doubled in defense because of him. But this slowly kills me, and I am against a Pirate Knight deck. And they just did like their main strategy with the, or I just did the main thing with the Captain Clover and Fuse combo with the nasty, this card is now called the Cargo Delivery, not Supply Ship, but, you know, this card. So, with all that, they got a crap ton of supply, which upgrades your cannons, so the cannon's now level 3, but it's 1 Captain Fuse or Buccaneer ability from level 4. And I only have 200 health so far. So I'm going to be dead in like 3 turns. So I have to win the game in 3 turns. Unless I can get down my Banshee. Because this thing heals me. So unless I can get him down as quickly as possible, then I can still win. But it's not really looking so good. So I don't really know what's going to happen. Hopefully I can clutch up. Hopefully I don't die before I can get my Banshee down. Because the Banshee, he heals you like a crap ton. Technically the most amount in the game. But it takes a little while because you get 10 each turn. It just keeps on going up. So, but right now, these two are going to stay alive and healthy on my field. There's no way these can take them out. Because the Pirate Knight deck, usually what I like to do is just abort and just go at the straight cannon and then just tank the hits. That's what I do a lot. Because last turn, I did use my Castle Dragon, which is like the strongest card in the Pirate Knight. And it died because of Doug Vermont here. I mean, he has 200 attack right now, which is crazy good. So, because of these Bloodlust boys. But yeah, I'll let you know what happened. Okay, boys, I got my main guy down. I got Big Thickums here. I got, Okay, so what I realized, like, midway through was this card was in the deck until I realized that it was this card that was supposed to be in it and not this one. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because the Charm makes any behemoth-type creature 2 less gold to summon if you spend 3 aura, because, it's a relic. And Honed Banshee is a behemoth type, so I was able to get him down earlier than I expected, which is perfect, because I'm going to die soon, especially since they upgraded their cannon to the level 4, which is nasty. But, yeah, so I got my big guy down, and now I just need to, start, like, attacking and everything, which I do have enough to attack, so I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, okay, so something pretty big just happened. So I placed down the Guild Crusader boyo, so I can get an extra attack in, right? So I did this and that, and I kind of like, because I'm playing both decks, so I kind of pretended like I didn't know what he had or whatever, so I just attacked Captain Fuse with her and him. And so I thought, like, why not? I'm going to double guard him with the deckhand guard, right? And the deckhand guard, if he successfully guards a creature, then your cannon does 20 more damage in its next shot. Because I did 2 of them, that means that the cannon does 40 more damage. So, that means it's going to do 120. I only have 190 health right now. And next turn, they're going to be able to make it just shoot again once after that. Because they have an artillery barrage, and they also have a scout ship. So I'm kind of screwed unless I can't win in the next 2 turns, like this turn and next turn. I think I lost, so I don't know. But big man here ain't gonna give up. This card's broken, and she still hasn't died in the first card I played, so it's pretty crazy. Okay, so here is the final turn of the game. So I killed everything he had, all of his people. I killed them all with all my guys, but I couldn't get through, because, like, you see, before the last turn, I have a Danny's Inn, I got a Doug Vermont, I got a Honed Banshee, and I have another Danny's Inn, and I have a Guild Crusader, which I probably should just replace this one, for this one, here we go. Then I have Guild Crusader, so I have all these bodies right now, and I still have, like, a lot of cards in my deck. I still have, actually, a lot of, like, key cards, too, but I didn't even need to use them. But, so I killed everyone. I only have 70 health right now, and they have their cannon up and ready to shoot, and it does 80 damage. And they only have 1 more creature, so next turn, he would have just placed him. I would have killed his Buccaneer, and then I would have just killed him with these 2. So, I would have won, but I lost. It was 1 turn away from winning. So, I'm going to test it again, but I'm going to make this deck go first. And we're going to see what happens there. But for first match, pretty good. I think I should have gotten the Banshee down a little bit earlier. Big man here. But, yeah, pretty solid. I was 1 turn away from winning. Okay, check this out. Look, you ready? You see how long it took me to place Banshee last turn? Alright, well, I'm going first this time with this deck. And in the rules, you can't attack your first turn. So I technically don't even have to place anything. But they went with a nasty Captain Fuse first play, because, you know, Captain Fuse is amazing first play, or whatever. I don't know, but that's what I do. So, I have this, and I need to get my Banshee down as quickly as possible, so I'm just gonna do that nasty. I go down to 1 aura, and now it costs 4 to summon a behemoth-type creature. I'll go a Banshee. Big boy! Second turn! What was I doing last round? Okay, so far, second game, this deck is, like, broken right now. So, Banshee has 210 health, and it heals 30 health each turn. Next turn, it's going to heal 40, which is insane. Doug Vermont is well and alive. Danny's in here has 100 defense, because of Doug Vermont. She originally has 80. And, yeah, so pretty good. This is solid right here. Definitely, probably one of the most deadliest combos is this. But so this is the enemy's board. They have 5 cards, but they're all pretty weak. Besides this one, but I decided just to bail. So what I did is that classic Pirate Knight Captain Clover strategy. So I placed Clover. He basically doubles the amount of supply gauge turns. So he gives me 2. He gives me 2. So I get 4 from him. 4 from him. That's 8. I place the supply ship, which gives me 1 for each card on my ship, which I have 5. And then it doubles. So I think it's 18 total, because it's 10 plus 4 and 48, so 18. So I can upgrade my cannon. Okay, so 1, that's 6. And then 2, that's another 6, that's 12. And I can upgrade again. Okay, so we got a level 4 cannon now, which is, like, that's actually huge. I have 290 health, though, but he has level 4 cannon. Now it's basically just a race of how quickly I can get through his cards, or how quickly his cannon can kill me. Oh, this is the last turn. There's no way the Pirate Knight is surviving this goodness, so I didn't even keep track of this guy's defense. If I had to guess, it's like 260, 280 or something. It's close to 300, whatever the heck it is. But yeah, so this guy, he heals 60 each turn now, and he has like close to 300 defense, and he already has 180 power, so this card is literally broken. It's the strongest thing right now. He's full and healthy, she's full, and all these cards are good. I just killed everything he had last turn, and now he just shot me with 120. I have 180 now, but now it is my turn. So I get that nasty. I got 3 goodnesses. I got 2 goodnesses, and I have 6 goodnesses. So, I have 180 health right now, but because I heal 60, I actually go up to 240, which is crazy freaking broken. I'm going to attack. I don't even care about it, because I'm probably going to win this turn. So, Corsair is going to kill Deckhand Guard, throw that guy to the garbage. Danny Zinn's going to kill this guy, throw him to the garbage. Danny Zinn's going to kill this guy, throw him to the garbage. And he only has 100 health left, because I did hit him last turn with this guy. So, I overkill him with, how much is this? 200, 300. I overkill him with 180 more damage. So yeah, this deck destroyed going first. I think it's because I got him down so early. So, I think this deck's pretty good. I think I actually tested it before, too, against, like, the Shadow Sea, I believe? I don't know. I do remember, I think I tested this before, though. But I did test it against the Pirate Knight today. And it's really good. I mean, this deck does counter the Pirate Knight, because the Banshee is just... Like, the Pirate Knight doesn't fight back. And the Banshee is... If you don't fight back, you're gonna, like... This thing is just gonna become overpowered. So it does kind of counter, especially since the overpowered part of it is that it heals you, and it just keeps on going up infinitely. So, and healing a crap ton, 60. I mean, like, I heal 60 this turn. Next turn is going to be 70, then 80, then 90. That, like, there's no way that the cannons can catch up to that. And he also had a max level cannon, by the way, so, you know, there's just no way that the Pirate Knight can catch up to that. So this deck honestly counters the Pirate Knight. I don't know about a modified Pirate Knight, but the starter deck it counters. If you modify it, I think you could probably beat the King of the Tides deck. But yeah, this was my discard pile. Just these 2. I guarded with the Shade Sailor, and then I used the Charm to get down the Banshee. So, and then in my hand I had a bunch of other cards. I don't even know what the heck these are. I got our Shade Sailor, Guild Corsair. Actually, this deck, when I was looking through it, it actually has another Honed Banshee. So you can actually have two of these things, or if one of them dies, you have a second one. So it's pretty crazy. But, yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. I don't really know what the heck this video was about. I think it was just about this deck called the King of the Tides, which I think is my favorite deck. I think once I upload this thing to Untap, I'm going to be using it. This deck is crazy good. I don't know if it's going to be nerfed. I am going to test it against, like, the other starter decks. If it's unbeatable, I'm going to nerf it. But the Pyre Knight's kind of an exception because it counters it, so I'm not going to, like, nerf it now. Because, you know, I might nerf Doug Vermit, though. He's kind of insane. I might nerf him. But besides that, that might have to do it for this video. So I'll let you guys know in the next video about Sail the Seas if, like, what's going to be uploading to Untap, like, what's going to be next. Most likely, it is going to be this King of the Tides deck that's going to be on there. And, Danny's in, that's this card right here, you know what I mean? Then I just got to take pictures of, like, this guy, Doug Vermit here, the bloodlusts and all that stuff. Also, another cool thing, on Doug Vermit's back is literally the bloodlust sword. That's why he fits so well with it, because, like, you know, Doug Vermit uses the combatant bloodlust in the lore too. So, like, they just go hand in hand, and that's why it's such, like, a broken combo. I might have to nerf it though, because it's a little too insane.